Welcome back to the Sanctuary, Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, and the trip down memory lane. Kruznik X with Arya Stormborn.
Hello.
A quick recap of the rules. I'm doing this on my main character, Chris Valentine, under New Game Plus, performing this expansion as Meteor's job in the promotional art. As such, I am running as Warrior. All my instances are done through duty support, with the exception of normal raids and alliance raids, as well as dungeons that do not support duty support. And finally, all of my gear is equal to or less than the quest level, the given quest level. Can you imagine? We're almost done with 2.0. All right, before we do anything else, I want to find, is there a vendor here? I forget. There is not. So before we do anything, I do want to take a quick trip to Mist because I want to be properly geared for this. So how far are you, Arya?
I am waiting for you.
Oh, I forgot I can't do, I can't use the market board in New Game Plus, which is bullshit. I just want to grab a few, quick accessories so I'm properly geared, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I am going to make sure that these are appropriate.
I unlocked the Kobold Beast Tribes quest.
Oh, nice.
And
get the Amber Choker.
Currently doing They Came from the Deep.
The Amber Bracelet. And a couple of Amber Rings. Good enough. All right, let's equip. Sort. Amber Choker. Sort. Amber Bracelet. Sort. 1 and 2. And oh, and I need a weapon. Do, 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 do. Oh, there are no spiked cobalt ones, and they don't sell them in the shops, so I'm gonna have to go in this with a vintage bill. Or wait, isn't there a vendor? Yeah, there is a vendor at Camp Blue Fog. Let me check Blue Fog right quick while I... Come on, where's the vendor? Where's the vendor? Where's the vendor? They get rid of him? Oh, no, he's over there. Wait, then where's the one at the... Oh, I'm stupid.
No, you're not.
The vendor was... The merchant and vendor is right to the south of the Aetheryte, and it was slapping me. Purchase weapon. Oh, it only gives me the Buccaneer's Bardiche. Well, that's kind of lame. What about the battle gear? Yeah, it's a good thing I got this armor. So we are dressed in our fighter's gear set, courtesy of the Warrior quest line for A Realm Reborn. I will leave a link up here for you to check out the Warrior quest line playlist if you want to check that out. But for now, we have to get moving. Episode 44, Operation Archon Part 2, Castrum Meridianum. Let's see where we left off. We had just defeated Riddatine, and we have boosted the morale of the troops. We are ready to take on the Empire. So, a bit of a change from way back in the day. Rock the Castrum back in original Rome Reborn was started by speaking to Raubon. Instead, we are going to be talking to Edelstein to start this quest line. Let's get to it. You have rekindled the flames of courage that burn within our brave men and women's hearts. And for this, I thank you. And now the time for battle is nigh. We must march forth with no worries or regrets. General Raubon awaits you at Castrum Meridianum. The battle will not be an easy one, but I trust that you are up to the task. Godspeed, Captain Valentine. Let's ride. There's Raubon. Alright, let's let me fast forward so we can actually start this quest, huh? Our hero returns. Just that your visit has done much to lift the spirits of our garrison on the eve of our greatest battle yet. Time is of the essence. Let's commence the briefing at once. Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, I would share with you glad tidings. Doubtless spurred on by news of the siege of Castrum Oriens, the Maelstrom has struck a double blow. Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum are now under blockade. Phase 2 of Operation Archon is a success! Reports tell us that the Garleans offered fierce resistance, but that the Admiral yielded them not one ill. With Occidens, Marinum, and Oriens thus suppressed, the third phase may begin in earnest. Even as we speak, the Order of the Twin Adder moves to block the railway leading hither from Castrum Sentry. And that can mean but one thing. The hour is come to strike at the heart of the Garlean invasion force! Castrum Meridianum, the den of the Black Wolf!
My fellow Eorzeans, I am Minfilia, mistress of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. There exist myriad barriers that divide us. Those of race and nation, language and creed, to name but a few. Such barriers serve to isolate us from our neighbors. Yet they also serve to define who we are. Shorn of them, there would be little to distinguish one from another, and the rich variety of our lives would give way to sterile orthodoxy. These barriers can never truly be broken down, of course. Not so long as there is liberty in the world. But they can be transcended. Verily, we do so now in coming together for this grand endeavor. To fight side by side in defense of our shared home.
Before me stands the adventurer, Chris Valentine. You all know him as the man who will lead the unit tasked with destroying the Ultima weapon. We Scions know a different Chris, however. We know him as a dear friend who has endured untold hardship on our behalf. A true hero who has ever blazed a path for us to follow. And why do I tell you this? I tell you, friends, because it is time for us to blaze a path for him. Our objective is to wreak havoc outside the walls of Meridianum, as to afford Chris and his comrades the time they need to disable the Magitech field generator within. With the path thus cleared, we may finally turn our minds to the true goal of this operation, the destruction of the Ultima weapon. All troops, prepare for battle! I fear I can't accompany you this time. The unenviable task of facilitating communications between our forces has been entrusted to the Ironworks, you see. Know, though, that I will be praying for your safe return.
See that you come back to us, my friend. May the crystal bless you and keep you.
We will suffer the Black Wolf to prowl our lands no more! Let us teach the hunter what it is to be hunted! Forward, comrades! For Eorzea! Go now, Chris, and bring us one step closer to the dawn! All right. Castrum Meridianum, now accessible. All right. What's that?
Are we doing this now?
Yep, I'm doing it right now. Babe, I'm doing it through duty support.
Oh,
Sorry.
fine, whatever. I'm logging off then.
What?
I said I'm logging off here and
You know what? Log back in.
I don't have the spoons to be doing this on my own with people that...
Well, then I'm breaking my rule for this.
As it is, once we get through this, I am probably signing off because things hurt.
That bad, huh?
It wasn't anybody's fault. We had a bunch of envelopes that needed to have, that had to be metered so that they could be sent out. And we had to do that for internal and external envelopes.
Fair enough.
So it was a lot of standing and a lot of course, my lower back did not help matters any.
All right. So, for this dungeon, we will be breaking the duty support only rule. So...
Yep, because his wife is a pain in the ass.
I never said that. Stop putting words in my mouth.
I didn't say that you said it. I'm saying it. I admit I'm a pain in the ass.
All right, where the hell are you?
At HQ.
Oh, of course. All
All
right.
you gotta do is queue it up.
All right, let's hope this queues up quick. Nope, didn't think so.
Archer is the only class. Archer is the only job I have on
we got
Artemis.
it. All right, let's fast forward. And I shall send a message to the...
A message to who?
in the party.
Oh.
All right. This is Sid. To review, our goal is to deactivate the Magitech field. If you could create a diversion, that's to say, wreak lots of havoc, I'll search for the field generator. And already we see a difference. Oh yeah, the first thing we had to do was turn off the alarms. That was something I wish they would have kept in this one, only because these alarms are annoying as fuck. And just hearing them again is enough to grind my gears. Oh, and I remember there used to be this chest that was so easily missed if you just ran to the right, just even the slightest bit, you'd notice there was a chest that could be easily missed if you just bum rushed it. But yeah, what we used to do is just pull. Wait, Aria, do you remember the old Castra Meridianum? I don't. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it was so easily missed. It was almost funny in a way. All right, and we had a cut scene for the first boss, the Black F. Oh, I almost dropped my fucking drink on the keyboard. I would have been pissed. getting pretty comfortable with Bard, I gotta say, babe.
Well, like I said, with Artemis, it's the only class I have.
Yeah, but still, you really come into your own with that. Especially because it's a lot, it's kind of as procky as, you know, Dancer, but oh no, the fuck you don't. You're not getting any of my crew. Not this time. Nope, 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 nope. Oh yeah, we gotta switch to scene 3 for a minute because Sid actually ended up joining us after we defeat the Black Eft. Man, they made the Black F something stupid. All right, let's come back to check on our Black F situation. Oh yeah, I forgot I have Surging Tempest now. Chris, how are you faring? Reached a dead end, you say? I believe I know you are. There's a disposal chute nearby. Find it and jump in, and you'll emerge in a different sector. Chris, assault crafts are near. Watch out for incoming fire. Now, in phase 2 of this fight, we used to have to find the incendiary devices that would drop from the Magitech Vanguards, but now it's a lot more streamlined. There's gonna be a lot of dialogue changes in this one because we don't do nearly half of the cool shit that we used to do. Especially in Castro Meridiano.
Yeah.
Like shooting down a Magitech carrier.
No, I missed the shooting.
Yeah. I kind of miss Livia demeaning her own soldiers. I mean, let's switch to our old video right quick to show them what we're at. So in this particular phase, we had to destroy cerulean pumps with incendiaries. And the only way to get them was through the Magitech vanguards that were lining the pathway. Where we're headed for right now in our current stream, it used to be we'd have to take a detour, and we're gonna see that pathway in a little bit on our stream part. Nope. So we're gonna go to the side here, and we're gonna pull all these. I'm gonna pull these Magitech vanguards, but I'm gonna pull them in such a way that you can see where the path is now blocked off. But what we would have to do is destroy the cerulean pumps to deposit impure ceruleum to the Magitech field generator that lied in wait over here. But I guess guerrilla warfare was too much to ask for, huh? So yeah, if you see in the bottom video, we see the impure ceruleum getting pumped into the shield generator and it shutting down one of the 3 generators in the area. Alright, the generator is down. Now our second fight. Magitech Vanguard F1. Oh! I gotta pause for this one. Oh shit. That was close. I want to pause that for a second, only because that part is fucking hilarious and I missed that part. I'm gonna show it in scene 3. What the hell? But yeah, so Sid in the old video would blow through the bulkhead after disabling the first generator, and then set off the alarms. And then he would say this. Ah, bugger, that was me, wasn't it? I miss that, you know?
Well, that's not what I meant to do.
Does it hurt the enemy?
No, I accidentally hit the button that makes me jump back.
Oh, repelling shot. It still hurts the enemy, so...
Yes, but I did it when I was trying to avoid the, electric shock therapy.
Ah. I've located the controls for the security system. A moment while I disable the barriers. I'm also pleased to say that I found a suit of armor. Press on. I'll meet you just ahead. Now we get our Magitech Colossus fight right at the front door. Now we have to talk about a little elephant in the room as soon as we get away from these fuckers. And that is the fact that a huge chunk of Castra Meridianum was just straight up gutted from the fight. And it's after blasting through this bulkhead and as you can see from the bottom video, we had to do a whole straight hook around in order to take care of the second so as you can see, that particular gate is no longer a thing, which is kind of lame when I think about it, because Sid used to blow up that generator, and now we only have one generator to take out. The only drag about having to do that huge Magitech Colossus fight was the fact that we had to wait for Sid to get there and he wasn't following us. And believe me, I actually checked this. He usually stays in the back in order to I'm sorry, in order to, and just waits for us to get to the end and then starts moving. What's even worse was the Magitech Colossus that you see on the bottom would enhance at certain periods of the fight. And he could only get unenhanced by Sid killing the what were they? The diverting all power to cannons.
I'm just shooting things at the
And now we have our fight. I'm gonna skip the entire last section just so. Anyway.
My lord was quite taken with you and the power you possess. The Echo. Naturally, I could not help but wonder whom this prince among men might be, only to discover that you are but another adventurer, no better than the multitude. Yet in spite of this, the masses hold you their champion, and shower honors upon your head. It defies all reason! How is it that you could be such a thorn in our side? Whenever you appear, you leave havoc in your wake. You even slew Ridotine, one of our very finest. Well, I will not speculate. Truth be told, I couldn't care less how you have done these things. More, what matters to me is the fact that you have done them. If you are allowed to continue, you will eventually deprive me of all that I have toiled for. All that it is mine, my right. My minions, my comrades, even my Lord Gaius. But you cannot have him! His dreams and ambitions, his body and soul, they are mine, do you hear me? All mine! I lost everything once, and I will not suffer it to happen again! I will kill you, adventurer! Only your death can bring me peace!
Ugh, that's like the only thing I hate is that there is literally... They could have kept... Sorry.
You are a set... All I want to do is say to her, you are a sad, strange little girl. You have my pity.
Farewell.
Now I have your butt.
The pain I have suffered, I shall visit upon you 100-fold!
What pisses me off is that this used to be a two-phase fight. And
I'm kind of...
What?
The cannon thing... I said I'm kind of glad it's not anymore. The cannon thing wasn't there.
Well, I didn't really mind the cannons, but I do mind that they completely gutted the context of this entire fight. But yeah, just to rewind a little bit, I'll show you the Livia fight at least. It used to be we would have to fight Livia in two phases. Once on her Magitech Reaper, and the second time against her. And we had a huge square arena as opposed to what we have now.
I kind of like the circle though.
I don't mind. See, I don't mind this fight itself, but I do mind that they did it. They edited this so haphazardly. Like, I wouldn't have minded if it was still two phases of Livia, as long as they provided the original context. And on top of that, do you...
One phase of Livia is enough.
What?
One phase of Livia is enough.
Well, the thing is, I really wish that they would slow down the auto text, because especially in this scene, like, you heard how fast I had to freaking read, and thank God I did this before they started doing that.
Yeah.
Because if I had to do this originally now, like, I would have had to rehearse. Of course, I didn't rehearse back then, and the quality of that sucked, but the quality of this sucks even more, because if people want to do what I'm doing, it's like the text is going way too fast for freaking... This is on the level of, like, AI voice reading Reddit speed. You know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we can fast forward a little bit past the... Because I know that once, now that we're, like, almost caught up, we can, like, run through this. Besides, we have players at level 60. They're gonna be done with it before I am. Oh yeah, did I? Oh yep, whoops. Oh, that was close. I almost forgot to skip playback. I almost forgot to turn off skip playback. That would have been tragic. And there we go.
No. It's happening all over again. Please. I cannot.
The other thing is Graha Crystal Kitty.
Please. I cannot have it. Don't take him away from me. My Lord Gaius!
Another poor fool who craved Gaius' affection over all else. May her soul know rest. 'Tis a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend. One for which I will happily give thanks. And thanks to your fine diversionary work, you succeeded in bringing down the generator tower, and with it, the Magitech field. Okay, pause, because we have a little bit of a dialogue change, and it's another reason why I kind of prefer the old Castra Meridianum, but back here, we talk about taking down one of the generators, and he's like, did you really mean to send that assault craft crashing into the generator tower? If you did, you're a bloody liar. If you didn't, well, you're too modest. See, it's these like witty asides that I missed, that, you know, you still had some humor in like a serious situation, you know? Anyway, continuing. The way to the Praetorium now lies open. The only problem is we can't reach it on foot. Nay, we'll need to take the Enterprise. I left her at the cerulean processing plant, so let's regroup there. This is it, Chris. The final confrontation awaits. Alright, we're gonna take a quick break and we will be back with more. Oh wait, we gotta finish the quest, that's right. Albon? I knew you wouldn't let us down, soldier! With the Praetorium stripped of its defenses, the way to the Ultima weapon lies open. The time for the final phase of operation is come. For the final phase of Operation Archon. Alright, let's take that quick break. We'll be back in a bit.